What's up, YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing Live. And we're back. It's been a while. It has been a while. It's been many months, but the champ is back. And I want to thank everybody who's stuck around and might tune in today or may watch this on the replay. You're much appreciated. I do like doing the live streams. It's just sometimes it's hard to find time to commit to it because I don't want to just come on for 20 minutes and then disappear. I want to try to do it for a couple hours and let it build like it sometimes does. So I hope you all understand that, but I am going to try to do it more. And for the next week, I'm off, so I'll try to maximize my opportunities. I am busy with other projects, though. I've been working on new music. I was able to finally rent some drums, so I was able to record a track and get it released just in time for Christmas. So if you haven't heard it, check it out on lemonlang.net. Excuse me. The new song is called Save Yourself. It's another single from a record that's coming out, hopefully in 2021. It's a record I've been kind of working on for years, and of course this year things got screwed up, so it was very hard to get equipment to record with. But that will come. So this is the third single from that record, and if you guys are curious, I'll explain the plan for the record to keep it fresh, because the plan originally was to kind of release it in bits and then eventually put it out as a whole piece. So maybe we could talk about that later if anybody is interested. But make sure you go check out the new tune. It's on lemonlang.net. It will appear on Deezer, iTunes, iTunes Radio, all those services soon, YouTube Music. So it's exclusive to my website for the time being, but it won't be for long. Excuse me. So I see there's 4 viewers now. Rachel's been here for a while. And, I'm sure you guys don't want to keep hearing me blather on and on about music sitting here in the main menu. How's my volume? Is everybody hearing me okay right now? I'm not sure how things sound over there. It's been a long time. It doesn't look as hot as I'd like it to be. So if anybody can tell me if they can hear me, that'd be great. So tonight we're going to do a little bit of Quake. Make sure you hit that like button, by the way, everybody. We're going to do some Quake tonight. I think what we're going to do one of these days this week, I think we should go on a DayZ adventure. I don't know if anybody would be interested in doing that. But maybe we should do a DayZ adventure. And maybe real quick, maybe I should just check the channel on my phone to make sure that the volume levels are okay. Okay, so I see that I'm live. Oh, I sound good. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I am thinking about doing a DayZ adventure. I don't know what you guys would think about that, but I know some other channels do that, and I don't really want to copy their thing, but I think it would be fun to kind of start fresh in that game and just kind of take you guys on a scary adventure through a world as a helpless person surrounded by zombies and bastards with guns. So if that sounds like your thing, then maybe we'll do a DayZ adventure this week and see what happens. See if we can make it anywhere. See if we can make it up to the airfield, the legendary airfield. Anyways, I am just checking something here because I do have food in my Instant Pot fryer right now, and I got to get that off before we start. How much time is left on the timer? And I will be doing... Shit, I think I forgot to set a timer. Anyways, I got a new toy for Christmas. I got an Instant Pot air fryer, so I got to do a review on the Instant Pot, I think. And I think I'm going to do a review on the air fryer, too, because they're pretty damn cool. And if you're a dude like me, like the champ, you don't have time for, you don't want to cook. I like to eat. I don't want to cook. But, these devices are pretty damn handy. I think the Instant Pot might be the best thing anybody's ever given me to cook with. The Foreman grill was pretty good, but I didn't use it all the time. It didn't replace everything. But the Instant Pot, that thing kicks ass. And this new air fryer lid's pretty kick ass, too. So maybe we'll try. What I'll do is I'll try to get into a game here because I think I got about 5 minutes till the food's ready, and maybe I'll just take off during the game real quick and get my food. I hope it turns out. So let's get into this. It's been a while since I played this game. There's, I believe, 2 new maps that are in the circulation now since the last time I've played this for you guys. Oh, maybe before. I'll change the title later. Actually, I could probably change it from my phone. But, sorry, I'm talking a lot to myself, it seems. But, yeah, there's 2 new maps, and they're pretty cool. I like them. This game has gotten a lot of flack from its fan base over the last couple of years. But I personally think it's a solid game, and I quite enjoy it. It delivers the Quake experience that I like, and I think it does everything it's supposed to do. And I'm trying to see if I can rename this channel. I want it to say Quake. I might just have to go to the desktop for a second. Yep, sorry guys. I'm going to just edit this real. I'm going to go ahead and change this. It seems like it's been a while since I've done this, and I've forgotten how to... There we go. Now it says Quake Champions. And we'll bring OBS back up. All right, we're back in the game. We're still not even in a search sorry. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Hey, Pedro is here. Pedro is my Brazilian friend. Hey, Pedro, I just want to say respect, man. Respect. So, and Hot Sauce of Video Games, my good buddy Mike, that is local to me. Mike, you need to get in on this action one day, man. And when's that channel coming back? I'm waiting for your channel to come back, man. Pedro enjoys my farting more than I think anybody that I know. And if that embarrasses you, Pedro, I apologize. But he loves my farts. So the last video there where I was ripping him, I had a secondary device recording under the table, and I farted for him a couple of times. Plus, I thought the farting would make the video funnier anyways if I farted. And sure enough, I did let a couple go. Adventures of the Champ. That might be what we have to call the DayZ session. Because, those zombies be running from me. Let's face reality here. I think I have 3 minutes to this till this thing's done cooking. I do need to capture the essence of the room. If we had smell-o-vision, you guys would really enjoy what I do. That's right, bitch. Right away. Right away, the champ just picks up from where he left off like 7 years ago. Like, I probably got to keep this mic close to my mouth. So, yeah, make sure all of you go check out the new tune. And make sure you go onto your music services there. And, fan Lemon Lang and listen to the damn music so the champ gets some royalties. But the new tune will probably be about a week or 10 days until it's on all the mainstream services. So currently the only way to hear it is to go to my website, and you can download it. So I always give the Christmas single away for free. I just feel that's like a cool thing to do. Make sure you mother effers are hitting that friggin' like button. Mike, the fried chicken I'm making has some scorpion pepper hot sauce in the batter, so that should be interesting. I'm all about the instant. Whoops, it's like I forgot the map. I'm all about the Instant Pot. This thing is truly a great device. I don't know how I'm going to review it, but maybe I'll show pictures of shit I've done in the last year. But I've made cheesecake. I've made like all sorts of stuff, and the thing has never failed me once. Even when I've screwed up recipes, I managed to rescue them with the and everything turned out great. I use that thing all the time. You guys should smell it when I have garlic farts. Garlic gives me the worst gas. That's why I call my spaghetti Fartgetti, because it's very garlic heavy in the base. Oh, yeah. All right, I should probably go check this thing in a minute. This is a warm-up game to me anyways. Like I said, I can't remember the last time I played this. I've been playing Tarkov a lot lately. They just wiped that game, and I've already gotten a rank 10 in 3 days, so that's pretty good. That's unheard of for me. And I've been playing that new Cyberpunk game, and I'm still trying to figure out why I gave myself a giant penis in that game, because I don't know what the hell you're supposed to do with it. But I have it, just in case. All right, I'll be right back. Amazingly, I didn't die. Well, I might have. Anyways, I'm back. And I just pulled my first thing out of this thing, and it looks pretty damn good, I think. I'm kind of excited to try this, but I'll just put it aside for a minute here. Let it cool down. All right. So I've been playing that Cyberpunk game. It's a pretty good game, but I don't know why you get to have a big dong. I'm not really sure. And I see I'm a little behind the comments here. I should take a look over there and just read real quick. Garlic is awesome, man. Have garlic everywhere. Everybody agrees with me. Garlic is awesome. Merry Christmas, Fire in the Hole. Merry Christmas for everybody from me too, actually. I didn't even say that. You guys should go check out Fire in the Hole. This guy's he's a madman. He puts himself through things I don't even know why he does it anymore. It's just like he likes to ruin his day. He did this chug challenge, which was insane. I mean, I think I can do it. I just I can't deal with the stuff that happens afterwards. It's dreadful. So it's becoming harder for me to willingly hurt my stomach for an entire day. But Greg does it, and he seems to get a hard on from it. And all respect to him, man, because it's a Greg thing. Max is hooked on Cyberpunk. Yeah. Did Max pick a huge dick like I did? Because when I had the choice, I obviously wanted to be realistic, so I went with the big one. And but I don't know what you use it for. I think it was an afterthought in the game. Yeah, I know the chug ruined you, and that chili cherry nightmare. I only did 2 squares of it, and you know what? The heat from the chocolate bar really wasn't that bad to me. It seemed like it was less intense than the one chip challenge that I ate right before it. But man, the day, the rest of that day, the next 6 hours or so, my stomach was it was near turmoil. It wasn't in turmoil. I didn't get full-on cramps. There was a couple moments where it felt like the cramps had started or were about to start. Like if I was doing anything physical, like walking or working, 100% they would have kicked in. But they didn't. I got lucky. So, I was borderline for a good 6 hours with that. And when I mean borderline, is every time I took a piss, my dick was burning, and what else happened? A few times, like when I had feeling like I was almost going to cramp. That's when I would have capsaicin surging through me. And for me, when I have a lot of capsaicin in my body, I start feeling it going through my veins. It's crazy. Greg and I have talked about this before, and Greg says, he sweats it out, and he feels it when he sweats in his stuff. I personally don't feel that, but what I feel is that I feel it going through my arteries or something, because every time I almost overload on that stuff and I'm about to get cramps, I could feel it going up my chest into my arm and down or around, kind of the shoulder into my arm. It's weird. You can totally feel the path of where the arteries or veins are, and they almost burn. I can almost feel it coming out my shoulder and stuff. It's weird. I want to try those the puff balls that the Bell Life did yesterday. Okay, I got to try some of this chicken. It is crunchy. That chicken is good. I was talking about earlier. I got a Instant Pot, and just got the air fryer lid for it. So I found a recipe online to make some fried chicken with the Instant Pot air fryer. And I gotta say, it's pretty tight so far. It's got a good crunch to it. I don't know if you guys could hear that. It's pretty good. Listen to this. Instant Pot's amazing. I've made so much good shit in that thing. And the cleanup is usually nothing. If you use the pot as storage, there's no cleanup for days for me, because I eat the same thing for 2 or 3 days. That's right. The champ has no shame in eating the same shit 2 or 3 days in a row. damn good, man. Pretty impressive that I did this without oil. I've never made fried chicken before.
Prepare your team. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Somebody got free killing me because I had to wash my hands. I don't taste enough hot sauce. I didn't put enough in. But seasoning's decent that I made. Everything's made from a recipe. The seasoning, the batter, everything. So turned out pretty good for a first try. Might have to try it at a higher temp because it's a different kind of device than the one I'm using. But that was crunchy, the first one. I'm not even done. Just the skin. The chicken's cooked nicely too, though. Every time the home chicken, I take it fresh to the air fryer. What kind of air fryer do you have, man? Because mine's an Instant Pot, so it's got like a different lid that goes on top of it instead of the pressure cooker setup. And it's kind of like a convection oven almost. You could do baking and shit in it too.
Enemy has the cloth. Enemy has the protection.
Surprised that guy didn't kill me right away. See this one here, I don't know if you're supposed to put oil on things. Some of the recipes call you to like spray some olive oil on it. Like this one, you're supposed to put it in the batter and then give it just a quick spray of olive oil. And it worked out well, man. I'll have to show you the pictures when when I'm done here, Greg. I'll send you, actually, you know what? I'll send you the pictures next time I die. The best thing is the chicken's friggin' cooked perfectly too. Yeah, this thing has like it has a basket, but it's like a convection. It's got holes in the bottom, so it's like a convection oven. You're not supposed to stack it or anything. I think everything is based on how you treat the food before it goes into it. I'll have to look into it though. Obviously, I haven't done too much with it. Just got it. But there's so many good things you can make with these things, man. You look and you're like, oh my god, I can make brownies with like 3 ingredients. You can make cannolis. You can make donuts with an air fryer. I don't know if I'd want to, but if I knew how easy it was, I might eat donuts all the time. No more champ. But, you know, it'd be kind of fun to try. I did only make one cheesecake, and it was the best friggin' cheesecake I ever had in my life, man. Not that I've ever had super fancy cheesecake, but the one I made was better than anything I'd ever bought or had anybody buy. I'm afraid to visit Brazil. I talked to Brazil with Pedro, and Pedro knows I'm afraid of getting stomped to death by 50 guys in flip-flops in the middle of the jungle. It's, I'm afraid. Some of it looks beautiful, but it looks like YouTube beautiful, like where I'm safe in Pickering. And what's with everybody giving peace signs when they kill somebody? What's with the peace signs? You literally just cut someone's dick off, made them eat it, and then you give them peace signs to the camera.
5-minute warning.
Man, that's good fried chicken. I can't freaking believe that I made that. And it's not actually like deep fried.
Incoming perfection.
Yeah, fresh cheesecake is the bomb, dude. I followed the instructions and I waited the max amount of time for it to like congeal properly before I even touched it. And holy crap, man, I was so damn proud that I made it. Before that, the only thing I'd ever baked were cookies. And ones that you just dump and add water. Yeah, man, they're always like waving peace signs in front of the guy's face as like, yeah, you know, he's dying or dead. Where do you live? Because the jungle parts seem scary to me. What I need is a leather couch to wipe my hands on, like Lars Ulrich. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then you'll have to look that video up afterwards because it's pretty funny.
Incoming quad. Incoming perfection.
Rachel, I like Cyberpunk so far. The first day it came out, it ran like a piece of shit, so I was pretty pissed off. And I didn't play it for long. And then there was a patch that came out and made it run better. And it was much more playable on my computer. Well, it runs really nice now, for the most part. So now it's a pretty good game. It's not living up to the hype that, you know, I think a lot of us had for it. But that being said, it's still, you know, pretty fun. It looks amazing. And, you know, somehow my computer is good enough to run it in 1440p, pretty much at ultra. Respect. Pedro better be careful or I'm going to send my friend Henaldo after him. Jesus Christ. I'm sucking like hard balls. And part of that's because I'm eating. And part of it's because I'm legit rusty.
1-minute warning.
Oh, there's a little bit of zing on my tongue now. A little bit of zing from the chicken.
Incoming quad. Showstopper.
See what happens when I'm not distracted?
team has the quad.
Yeah, I know your city. I know your city. I believe Nirvana played there, and that's why I know of your city. I have a bootleg of the concert.
Enemy team wins.
Because people like me need to have big dicks on their characters, Rachel. So, the character now reflects who I am. This guy with this giant penis. It's just customization. You want it. They want that realism, Like you can't just have some generic dude. You got to have a dude with a big hog in his pants. And maybe no one's going to find out in the game, but at least you know about it, and that's part of the fun. It might be a factor, Greg. You're right, and there also could be a factor as to why you get to choose whether the guy has a foreskin or not. Maybe you get rejected more if you have one.
Who's ready for a fight? Prepare your team. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
It's never a waste of time knowing you have a big dick, Mike.
Lead taken. Teams are tied.
Can you control the size of the woman's bush? On the male, you can pick his bush design. So, you caught my reference, eh? Lars stewing in his anger. That's such a great movie, man. It's like one of my favorite movies I've ever seen. I just love how he's eating food and wiping his hands on his fucking leather couch,
Incoming quadrant.
stewing in his anger. You know what would have been cool if you could pick what your asshole looked like in the game, too. Like maybe you have a couple hemorrhoids, maybe you have a tear. Damn. You know, Greg, it's funny how messed up they were in that movie and how that movie's almost 20 years old now. And they're completely different now. They seem to get along well. They seem to have fun together. I got a subscription to Live Metallica so I can hear all their live recordings they've done. I knew about Live Metallica for a long time because I know, I think it was in 03 or 04 they announced that they were going to start recording every show and you could buy it within a day of being at the concert, professionally mixed. And I was wondering about a month ago if there's any way to stream that stuff. And, yo, Josh is here. What's up, Josh? So, yeah, sure enough, the company that does it's called Nugs, and apparently they do Pearl Jam and a bunch of other things, and they have their catalogs online so you can stream them, their live stuff, which is pretty damn cool. So I bought a one-year membership for like $50 because they seem to have all these discounted one-year memberships all the time. Digging it, man. The Metallica content's really good. And a lot of videos are on there, too. What, you bought it from Live Metallica? Whoa. Yeah, bitch. Well, that's a long time ago. Yeah, free download. You can still get your, even now, if you get the app and you have tickets, you can scan the ticket and have whatever show you've been to, you can listen to it. It's pretty cool having the whole catalog. I gotta say, man, there's some real good stuff from over the years. They're pretty tight in their new shows still, which is pretty cool. But they have some old shows, even Cliff shows, so. And the Pearl Jam catalog is pretty cool to have, too. I'm not the biggest Pearl Jam fan, but I don't mind listening to them. Champ's sucking balls right now, Max, because he's working on some chicken. Champ's working on like a new product review, kind of. I still have a lot of chicken to make. I only made enough to eat right now. So I'll experiment with this a bit later and see if how crunchy it can get. But I gotta say, this Instant Pot air fryer, I think this might be a review I have to do because, you know, the Champ is one of those dudes that would use something like that. Oh, I'm getting a little loosened up now. See, I'm not used to playing games like this where you just charge at people. All the games like Tarkov, I've been sneaking around, and because I've been playing that game from scratch again, I've been playing it pretty seriously, trying to rank up quickly. So I've been playing very safe and not being overly aggressive.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection.
I didn't die. I didn't die. Damn, that chicken's pretty good. Okay, I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I'd be lying if I said that. But for a first attempt, like part 3 of the recipe, and I'm still going to cook more, I'll give it a 6 out of 10 to start. I think I can make some improvements to make it a 7 or an 8 out of 10 next time I cook some. See a fire in the hole. Thanks for coming by, man. Make sure everybody you can go over there and watch him chug the devil's semen. Okay, I'm going to clean up real quick. Give me a minute here.
Vote now. Who's ready for a fight? Prepare your team.
Uh-oh. What kind of match did they pick for us here? Well, I did enjoy that chicken. And we'll see how the second batch goes.
First blood. Roadkill. Lead taken.
think we're going to be Cyberpunk 2030 in real life? Is that what you think is going to happen? COVID might be the reason that happens.
Incoming quad. Quad spawn. Your team has the quad. Enemy has the quad.
Hot sauce video games. You have China virus? Is that what I just read? Well-earned Coca-Cola. Oh, Pedro, I have I have enough for like 3 more meals of chicken. I can only cook like 3 thighs at a time, so I'll probably make it again for dinner tomorrow and maybe one more night this week. How the hell did you get the China virus, man? It's crazy. If we rename this to flu or cold, no one would blink twice. Hey, man, I got the cold. We all got the cold. But because this one's dangerous to you if you're over 80 years old, for some reason, this is a much bigger deal. Coca-Cola, your Coca-Cola, does it have cane sugar or does it have corn syrup? Look at it, Pedro. And yeah, Mike, I hope you guys all recover from the China virus. I'm sure you will. Thank China for that. Meanwhile, they're partying right now, which is really fucked up if you ask me. Yeah, bitch. And that is a chicken Coca-Cola burp. What would you compare it to, man? Being like the flu? If you had no idea this is different, would you have thought anything? that bitch stole my kill. I gotta say, I miss doing this. It's just, I want to be able to give you guys 100% for at least an hour when we do this. How immature am I for coming closer to the microphone to burp? More mild than a cold. That's what's annoying about this. That's exactly what it is, unless, you know, you're a senior citizen in a home because you're already not in good shape. How did you guys get it in the first place? Do you even know? Scream? I didn't scream. That was a burp. I don't I don't think I can do that without it being a natural event of my gastric system. That's right, mother effers. And then I got gangbanged. Probably says cane sugar or something like that on yours. I got the can right in front of me here. I'll read it to you next time I die. So, my first ingredient is carbonated water, sugar, which says glucose, fructose, which is actually corn syrup. I could just use the burp as the scream. I could. I don't know if I consider that art, though. I mean, I guess it could be artistic. I don't know if I could replicate that if I ever were to perform live, though. And one of my rules while making music is that no matter what I do, I want it to be natural enough that I can actually play it still. So I never record things in a manner that I can't perform them. Oh yeah. And now I'm getting the garlic from the chicken, which is wonderful. And the microphone kind of smells. I don't know if I like that. Maybe you don't use cane sugar in yours. I know Mexico. I know we get Mexican Coca-Cola up here sometimes, and that's from cane sugar, and I think it tastes different, personally. So, Mike, why aren't you making video game broadcasts while you're trying to virus stuff at home? You can't get it through the TV. You know that, right? Play Japanese video games. Oh, my God. Oh, that's great. I'm going to just send fire in the hole those pictures of the chicken.
Vote now.
Chilling or making stomach pancakes? You know, I've been chilling for the last week too. It's nice to chill. It is wonderful to chill, and I think that everybody should take an opportunity to really kick back and relax. You know, it's important to do that. I don't know if my niece is watching, but I hope she is. She got a new laptop for Christmas, and I was setting her up with Fortnite, so that kid likes, he's starting to like her video games, and she's pretty artistic, so hopefully she'll get into computer art, too. No, I don't have a webcam, Mike or Pedro. Sorry, I don't have one. I'm not sure I want to do that, and I don't want us to look at my face. You guys have to look at me, you know, my ugly face for when I blather on and on every Saturday night. By the way, who thinks that I should do another straight razor video one of these days? I've got like 3 or 3.5 months worth of beard here. And I don't know if you saw it last year, Pedro, but I had about 3 months worth of beard, and I shaved it off without trimming it or anything with a straight razor. And part of the reason why I started not shaving in September was for the reason I was lazy, don't care anymore. But the other reason was I figured one day I could use the straight razor. I still kind of want to do the question mark goatee. Yeah. So what?
Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad.
Oh, Christ.
Enemy has the quad.
Oh, thanks, Pedro. That's very sweet of you to say. It's no big deal, though. I'm so manly, I can grow another beard real quickly. So, you know. But to be honest with you guys, I like shaving. I used to hate it for a long time, but when, well, if you saw the video, you heard the story. But yeah, now that I have stuff that I can shave with that doesn't screw my face up, I actually like it a lot, and I have shaving tools in my bathroom, so they're fun to use. I don't have face cam. I'm sorry, guys. But you get to hear me with like this, broadcast radio quality mixing. This would be a good talk show type of broadcast if we had guests that could be interesting. We could get Pedro to talk about his hamburgers. By the way, Pedro loves Burger King, guys. And, man, those burps taste really good. I'm sorry, but they're impressive. But, yeah, Pedro loves his Burger King. And I think it's because Anderson Silva did Burger King commercials. Yeah, tools are great to use, man. Ha, Pedro, I didn't say you weren't manly. I just was pointing out how manly I am. That's all. Not everybody could be on my level. That would mean I'm ordinary and not a champ. Oh. I only have one video shaving. I just did the one last year. That was it. I thought about doing more, but I don't know if that's weird. I don't know if my friends saw them, if they would laugh at me. Or my family. Well, my family hates my videos anyway, so it doesn't matter. But, it doesn't matter what they think. But, would my friends laugh at me if they saw my video shaving my beard off? I don't know. I did say okay a lot. Okay. 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 It was like a drinking game. That's right. That's what happens when you face the champ. You lose. Christ almighty. You don't like mustard? Maybe it wasn't mustard. But you don't like mustard? I like mustard. When I was a kid, I loved mustard. I never had Burger King growing up. My parents didn't buy me fast food. They, I guess they thought it would help me lose, not get fat. But that theory didn't work. But I never really had fast food growing up that much. But when I did, it was always McDonald's. Even Wendy's. I don't think I had Wendy's until I was probably old enough to get it myself. BK has some all right stuff, but God, it's probably been 5, 6, 7 years since I've had BK. Spicy mustard's tight, but I'm sure you're talking about our spicy mustard and not regular spicy mustard. Well, Pedro, it's probably better mustard than cum. I don't know. Some people might like hamburgers. They need to make a champ burger. Oh, by the way, I got to. I still have to mail out the winners' prizes, but not that they're watching this. But I will be throwing in a little surprise now because I dehydrated some peppers, so they're also going to get some champ powder. And I think I'm going to do another giveaway if everybody's interested. I think the giveaway was a good thing last time. It really helped the channel expand there for a while. So I think I'm going to start doing some giveaways. And I think Champ's Fire Powder is going to be next. So, Champ's Fire Powder or Champ's Death Powder, I'm not really sure yet. You don't have Wendy's there? Wendy's was only there for like 4 years? That's crazy. Well, to be honest with you, man, fast food shit, you really shouldn't be eating it anyways. Oh, no, the champ doesn't have to ask for copyrights. The champ takes the copyrights. If someone else has them, I'll just conquer them. But yeah, I'm gonna have some Champ's Fire Powder available, and I think I'm gonna do a giveaway for that too. So I think we'll do some kind of a draw at some point in the next month or two. And we'll get some of that out there to the people. I'm going to have some guinea pigs at work try it first just to see what they think. Damn it, I'm still sucking balls, but I'm going to get going now. But, yeah, we'll get some of that champ powder out there soon. And champ sauce. Everybody wants champ sauce now because of those videos where I showed my hot sauces. Everybody wants to try some champ sauce. I'm a fan of that stuff, you know. Pedro, I'm not foreign, man. What the hell are you... What the hell? By the way, Pedro, are you alone right now, or are you and your buddies watching? What's going on? Who's watching with you? Are you on a computer? Am I on a TV? How are you guys all watching me? Tell me. I'm curious. And of course, if you're watching this as a replay, you know, whatever the reason may be, you were watching my channel and you fell asleep and this is just playing, thank you. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. God damn it. I think we're going to do a couple more of these in the next week since I'm off till next Monday. Might even aim for a New Year's extravaganza on New Year's Day. We'll see. Maybe that's when we'll do a Daisy adventure or something. But, yeah, you guys make sure you keep an eye out for another live broadcast because there's going to be more fun this week. And maybe one day I'll show you all Cyberpunk and introduce you to my nice big meaty dick. By the way, anybody see the Bell Life, the new ones? My goodness. Champ Sauce, Rachel is in one of the videos that I posted in recent weeks. Well, probably about 2 months ago, I guess now. If you don't know what's in it, I suggest you go watch the video from start to finish, of course, and you'll see what's probably in it. And that goes for anybody out there. You know, I could just tell you, but obviously it makes more sense for you to watch it on my channel. Because maybe I'll tell you what I misremember. And, you know, I wouldn't want to do that. So Joshua's watching me on his cell phone, so he's taking a dump. Pedro's cheating on his husband with me. Does your husband hate me, Pedro? Does he know about me and he says, fuck that guy? You mean I go through all this effort to do production quality for you guys and you watch on your phones? Josh is watching on his cell phone because he's getting his meat worked on right now. By the way, you guys are all my loyal fans. I just realized. I talk to a lot of you all the time. Toilet is a good place to be. It's a place where you can be alone with your thoughts. Your relationship is open, so that's interesting. What does that mean? Does anybody actually take advantage of that? Because I know, like, if I was with a chick and she said we're in an open relationship, probably if I made a move on that, she would lose her mind. So, like, is that like a situation where no one actually does it, or is one of you an actual whore when the other one's upset all the time? Josh could have me on the 55. Hey, you know what's awesome, Josh? I have a 55 too, man. My 4K TV I bought this summer is a 55er. Maybe I should review my TV because it kicks ass. And it is good TV. I'm really impressed with it. Oh. Well, you know, those hot peppers sometimes lead you to the shitter. So, hey, at least you guys are watching. I don't care as long as you're not tossing off to me. And even then, maybe I'd be flattered. Doesn't anybody get upset when you come home and you're just not in the mood for what they want? Pedro, you've been out all night, you know, then you come home. Maybe your husband's in the mood. You're not. Does that cause problems? I couldn't share. I'm not a sharer, man. That's why I'm asking. I think if I agreed to share, I'd probably kill the guy in the middle of it. I'm very off with this gun today. This gun is not my weapon of choice today. It's all I have right now, so I need to adjust this. I need to make some improvements on my situation. Ugh.
5-minute warning.
Do you only share your burgers? Is that some kind of reference to your nuts? I definitely don't share food, so I don't understand that. Don't even touch my French fries. Don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Quad spawned. Your team has the quad.
Oh, somebody else got my work there for sure. And then I got destroyed by that guy. Ha! Eat my balls and asshole, buddy. I don't know how that guy survived that. I definitely won't share pop. Whoa. Oh, man. Okay. This is turning into late night dating with the champ. What's going on here with this chat here? Paws or claws? I just use my handcuffs and rope and a ball gag.
Your team has the protection.
Oh, man. Champ got busted texting. I'd share my pizza with Rachel. Well, what can I say? The champ brings people together, and people end up loving each other. So, you know, I guess I'm just like Mike Tyson that way. You goddamn right there. You goddamn right, Pedro. You know, I'm glad that all you guys came out. I didn't expect 6 people to be in here at once. And somebody hasn't hit that friggin' like button, by the way. But, you know, I'm glad everybody's turning out. And I will try to do this more often, obviously, because I think it's good that we get a chance to get together and interact. Because usually it's you guys watching me, and then it's you guys saying stuff, and I reply to you, and then it kind of dies. But, you know, this is the loyal group right here. So I like to do this where everybody's here and we're actually interacting. I mean, I interact with some of you outside of all this now. But still, it's still fun to see you guys interact with each other, too. Man, I should call myself Chick Magnet. Oh, man. Balls are itchy. Who here with balls has itchy balls from time to time? And what do you think about that problem? And that 6th like is there. Thank you, whoever did that. And I hope my niece isn't actually listening now. It's probably too late for her, but the language got a little bad, so I guess that would be Uncle's fault if she learned more bad stuff. Although she taught me what she knew a couple years ago, and it actually flabbergasted me, so it was one of the funnier moments in my life, I think, actually, having a 6 or 7-year-old kid at the time pull me aside and be like, Uncle, you want to hear a bad word? And I thought she was going to say fart or snot. Instead, she says, fuck. My other niece was about 5 at the time, and she was standing beside her, egging her on to do it. And then when she did it, they both thought it was the funniest shit ever. And, you know, it is funny as hell when kids swear like that. Yeah, they're smart kids. They made me laugh. It is nice interacting. You're right, Pedro. Comments can be such a hassle. You know, sometimes I don't check them for a couple days. After I post my videos, I tend to step away from it for a day or two and just kind of let them do what they're going to do. I try not to obsess over how they're doing anymore because for a while I wasn't getting subscribers, and for a while my view counts weren't doing too well. So I just stopped paying attention. I thought about stopping, but I didn't want to. So I figure I'll just do what the hell I want to do. And people will either choose to be with me or not. And it seems like you good people are with me. Seems like Mike's disappeared, though. I think he might be taking a dump or something. But Mike's a good dude. You guys should check his channel out, even though he doesn't make any content right now. He's got some good old stuff. And I wish he'd make some new content because he has death shots, and I haven't seen him do those yet. And you guys haven't seen me do any death shots or any super hot things lately because I keep picking fights right. I think there's a fight this weekend on Saturday night. I think there's a boxing match. So I'm going to take a look into who's fighting and see what the card looks like. And depending on how that looks, maybe I'll make a bet this weekend. But if not, we got some UFCs in a couple of weeks. And, things are going to start picking up mid-January again. So we got some super hot chocolate bars to do death shot to do bets with, and we've got death shots, and we got all sorts of crap. So if I'm ever wrong, you guys will see me suffer. Pedro's right. There are a few things more pleasant than scratching your balls. Dude, my balls are itchy even when I shower. My cousin, his dad's a construction worker, and my cousin, he's 33 now, but when he was born, my uncle taught him how to swear and how the words worked. Pretty much by the time he was 1 or 2 years old. The only words he knew were swear words, and he knew how to assemble them into a sentence. and it was pretty funny. It's a special talent for a kid to speak like that. Yeah, you know, I think it's funny, but I obviously never wanted to be accused of being the uncle that taught his kids the F word or the C word or anything like that. So thank God that didn't happen. You know, I don't mind if I'm the uncle that gets a fight at a Leaf game in front of my nieces. You know, that's okay. Man, where are the bad guys? What the hell's... There they are. Ha! Suck it, bitch. Yeah, it's pretty funny when you see a 2-year-old, you know, that knows what all the F word and, you know, all the different ways you can use it. Fuck you in the ass, you know, like, it's pretty funny when a 2-year-old says that and uses it correctly. Or like when he used to talk about how the Little Mermaid had nice tits. Oh, man. My dad was no better. Well, you know, my cousin knew all this stuff. My dad always asked him to tell him about the Little Mermaid. He weighs 231 pounds and about 200 of his dick. That's a lot of dick meat. Where the hell are these guys? That guy got my kill. So I think today the most we had was 7 people at one time, which is pretty good. We've had higher in the past, but that's pretty good considering how dead my live presence has been. That makes me happy. Damn. Damn. How's the video quality looking today, guys? I haven't used this at all, but maybe driver changes have changed the way things work. So if it looks worse than it used to, I apologize. If it looks better, I haven't done anything. Hello? Hey, I'm not in last place. How about that? Christ. Well, someone else is going to have the quad kill on my team now. What the hell? Shit. That's good. What kind of laptop do you have there, Pedro, and how much porn do you look at on it? I think Fire in the Hole and, I think Mike and, I think Joshua and Mike might have gone private. Maybe they traded numbers and they're sending each other penis pictures. Maybe I should send those guys my Cyberpunk penis picture. Let them see what they're up against. Oh. No. Not more than average. You don't even know what average is. And I mean that to Pedro. You don't know what average is. For all you know, the average guy only watches 10 minutes of porn a week. A guy that works at Toyota might watch more. You never know. The guy that makes music for a band named Levin Lang, he might not need to watch porn because he gets all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're a champ, you get all the chicks too. That's how it works. Do 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Who else works at Toyota? I know Josh does. Hopefully the average is not like 3 hours a day. Excuse me, you watch 3 hours of porn per day? Are you mad? Of all the viewers that are sitting here watching right now, what do you think the average is? Not just how much Pedro watches. Don't guys do 3-hour jack sessions anymore?
Begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
7 hours, wow. Can you imagine 1 to 2 hours a day is normal?
Lead lost.
That'd be crazy.
Attack.
2 hours a day will be a 12th of the day.
Lead lost.
Jacking it.
Heroes are tied. Lead lost.
Yeah. It's funny where these conversations go. Me and my buddy that plays this game with me in real life, we hang out. And when we watch ball games, sometimes our conversations go to some dark places. And I remember one time we were watching a baseball game. The Jays were playing the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. And somehow the conversation went to, I wonder how much cum it would take to fill Yankee Stadium up. To completely submerge Yankee Stadium in cum. And we tried to do the calculations, but ultimately it would be a ridiculous amount. Definitely more than Pedro let off this year.
And only has the quad.
And I tend not to have a filter on the live broadcast, if you have now noticed. Only once, man. You can only bust it out once. If you're watching for 3 hours, you gotta hold it as long as you can. That way, when you finally bust a nut, it's amazing. But yeah, me and my friend, one time we talked about how much cum it would take to fill Yankee Stadium, and we tried to figure it out, like what the volume was of the building, and if the average load was like a tablespoon, then how many tablespoons would it take to fill the building? Ultimately, we didn't figure it out because there's corridors and basements and those decks and stuff. It's complicated. So another thing we like to do is 3 times a day. 3 times a day is normal, isn't it? I hope. But one of the things we used to like to do when we watch sports, and we haven't done much lately because of China virus, but because sports aren't on, or we just haven't hung out. But we used to like pretending to make up storylines. So like when the players are on the screen, you're watching the game and they show the bench and there's like 3 guys talking and they're all like just having a conversation, or maybe like after a play, like a guy hits somebody aggressively and now they're yelling at each other. We would like do the dialogue. We'd make up the dialogue from at home. You'd probably have to be there to understand how that's funny. But they're threatening to kill each other, and we're sitting there saying, "Hey, why don't you come over after and I'll fuck your girlfriend in front of you?" Yeah, that sounds great. Can I bring a beer? We just totally make up all these storylines, or like storylines developed for certain players that were around for a long time, where the storyline just kind of carried on, and it became this whole thing of its own. And yeah, we had a whole bunch. Like Edwin Encarnacion, he was a Blue Jay, and we had this whole storyline about him. And it was great, man. I thought it was funny. I just, for some reason, I thought Edwin was this character that talked like Tracy Morgan. And I just picture him every time he hit a ball, pointing at the ball and saying, "Fuck you, ball," as it flew out of the ballpark. And that just became our joke, where he would, point at the ball and say, "Fuck you, ball," every time he hit a home run. And we thought it would be funny if we ever got the opportunity to meet him, to get him to sign a ball and actually write that on the ball, right? And then we tell him the story. But it evolved. It didn't just end there. It evolved into this whole thing where he wouldn't sign an autograph for my friend's kid. It didn't happen. This is not a real story. But we just had a hypothetical story. What if you met him and you asked him to sign the ball and he just told you off in front of your kid and said fuck you to her face? And that's what we did. We'd watch games like 3, 4, 5 times a week. So every day we just continued a storyline, and some of these guys had storylines that lasted like 5 to 7 years. It was really funny. Anyways, enough rambling about that. It might not even make sense what I'm saying, but do you guys do shit like that with your friends? "14 times in one day." I'll tell you, man. I hope my parents are not watching this, or my niece. I'll try to put this as with another person. 8 times. But by number 8, it felt like the insides of my friend were hurting, and nothing was coming out. He was coughing there. The volume is the same as 2,000 swimming pools. So how many cum shots does it take to fill a swimming pool? How many liters is an Olympic swimming pool, Pedro? Figure out the math here for me. How many liters is a swimming pool, and how many tablespoons are in a liter? Figure out the math of how many tablespoons fill up an Olympic swimming pool. This friend was supposed to play with me tonight. Cavett, I'm sorry you didn't join me, but you're going to laugh when I tell you about this later and get you to watch the replay, because Pedro is going to figure out how much cum it would take to fill up Yankee Stadium. This is probably the best. If people knew what we were talking about, this could be the biggest friggin' YouTube show ever. There could be hundreds of people here telling their stories. Good for you, Joshua. I definitely beat your solo number by quite a lot. Well, I beat both your numbers, but I'm the champ. And we got Pedro doing my perverted math. I'm like assembling a team. I think you guys should be my team. You know, you guys should be part of the Champs Corner. And you call and in this organization that we have here, you all have different roles. Joshua is our mechanic, and he'll be our engineering / tech support guy. And because he's at a dealership, he understands that he also, you know, might have to do things like clean the toilet sometimes because we just can't afford anybody right now. Rachel can be human resources. Pedro, he can be my perverted math guy. He'll always back my facts up with the numbers that I need. You know, how many farts would it take to fill the volume of that building? He'll tell you. Oh my God. If you're watching this because you like video games, I apologize for what is happening right here. There's 2.5. Okay, so there are 2.5 million liters in Olympic swimming pool. So how many tablespoons is equivalent to 2.5 million liters? Oh, he got the... Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind my tablespoon. Pedro has found out that men ejaculate 5 mil. Okay. I guess this is average men, not what I'm used to. Okay. Pedro has the numbers. I got to tell this guy. All right. 2.5 million liters times 2. Okay, but 2.5 million liters. So how many loads at 5 milliliters does it take to fill an Olympic swimming pool, and then times that by 2,000? Let's get the actual number of loads. And we're assuming everybody's fresh. We're not. Nobody's getting a second shot because that would mean less the second time, and you'd have to increase more pumps. So we're assuming that once people explode, they are replaced by another fresh specimen in this experiment. A 1,000 milliliters is a liter, actually. So 200 loads is a liter. 200 loads. 200 loads is a liter. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so 200 times 2.5 million. Times 20,000. Sorry, 200 times 2.5 million times 2,000. What is that number? What is that number? And this mystery going back to like 2013 will finally be answered. Our math was completely inaccurate when we discussed this many years ago. I cannot believe that this is what happened to my live broadcast. If you are a serious gaming fan, I hope that you're enjoying watching me do mediocre because I'm rusty and distracted. And if you're a fan of my channel, hopefully this is not disappointing you. 200 loads is a liter exactly. Yeah, I got your math. Okay, so tell me the math of 200 loads times 2.5 million times 2,000. Yeah, that's ridiculous for one swimming pool. We got to have the number though, dude. Take that 200 loads, times it by 2.5 million. $2.5 million times 200. I know, that's what I'm saying. So tell us that number for one pool. Let's hear the number, because 2.5. That's like 5 million cum shots, I think. I'm really distracted, but I think that number is 5 million. Yeah. You know, Seth Rogen, I think, would probably appreciate this conversation and what is happening here right now. Oh, shit. 500. That's right. I'm not thinking right. See, I am distracted. 500 million. 500 million loads times 2,000. $500 million. You're right. My math is off. See, look, now you guys think the champ can't do math. Let me tell you that I don't even use a calculator at work. So if that was an example of how I do math, we're in trouble. But I can. I'm just trying to play a game, and I can't. His calculator won't calculate 500 million loads times 2,000. Okay, Google. What is 500 million times 2,000? The answer is 1 trillion, according to Google. Okay, Google, what is 500 million times 2,000? The answer is 1 quadrillion. 1 quadrillion. Sorry, it's 1 quadrillion. The number is 1 quadrillion hot loads. Wow. Okay, then the next question is, what is worse? That amount of loads to fill up Yankee Stadium or Canada's debt? Dun dun dun. Wow. Quadrillion loads. I don't even know what that number means. That number is so high. I don't even know what a quadrillion is. Is there a quadrillion dollars in the world? It's so big of a number, I don't even understand it. But I bet you Josh has produced a quadrillion loads in his lifetime. And he's 10 years younger than me. No, Pedro, 1 quadrillion, not 1 trillion. I misheard it. I had to do it twice just to make sure I heard it correctly. The answer is 1 quadrillion loads. That's one with 15 fucking zeros.
Your team has the
I've never heard of that number before. It's like, wow. One quadrillion. Yes, Pedro, 1 quadrillion. Wow, Kevin, there's your answer. 1 quadrillion loads based on, and I'm sure that is more of an estimate. I'm sure that is not an accurate number of how many swimming pools would fill Yankee Stadium. I'm sure that is just a very rough estimate. But I'll find that acceptable because the question itself is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And I don't even know why it got asked, but that's why I like watching sports with my friend because, you know, we have the most hilarious conversations ever. And I really miss the days of doing that. I really hope that we get to do that more soon. I'm not really afraid of what's going on, but, you know, I understand other people can be, and I'm not saying he is, but, you know, other people have other people to worry about, too, so. But I do miss my friends when I think of that shit. No, Rachel, he's like 32. Like, I should use that weapon. Let's do that. Let's piss people off. People don't enjoy this, so we'll give it to them in a way they don't like it. So there's as many investments as there are loads that would fill up Yankee Stadium. You know how many quadrillions the champ has? That you guys will never be able to figure it out. Never believe it if I told you. Champ has no quadrillions. Not what the hell? I have no quadrillions. And it's sad to me. It's sad. Enemy team can suck on my balls. So perverted math with Pedro brought us some interesting facts. I learned a number that I never heard of today. Can you imagine if we complicated things with, like, factoring in the fact that that takes time, so, like, there'd be some evaporation and runoff effect that you'd have to also account for? Well, Josh is not 10 years younger than me then, because I'm not 43. Screw you guys. Who out there saw last night's Bell Life? Did anybody watch the new Bell Life? I'm getting a kick out of these pain episodes. They're really funny. Who's a Cancer or a Scorpio, Rachel? Joshua? You would be surprised if he were to be one. Why do you say that? Josh, do you watch TN4P or Sons of Arkham or anything like that? Do you know what those guys are? Do any of you guys watch those guys, or am I the only one? I am most definitely a Cancer. Cancer of the dressing room, as they would say in sports. We haven't seen a new friggin' map yet. I'm hyping up those new maps. So we've been playing now for 2 hours and we haven't seen a new map. Exile. TM4P are great. So is Sons of Arkham. I like Farvitos. This is a new map. I don't think I've played this one. I like the fart video. The fart pranks are funny. Those guys do some really good ones. So does Jack Vale, actually, but he does Pooter. It's a different thing. But it's funny, too. And you make sure you all check out my new tune on lemonlang.net. Free to download. It's a Christmas gift to the fans. And it will be on all the streaming services, such as Deezer, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon MP3, Amazon Music. You get it. Everywhere. But right now it's exclusively on lemonlang.net. The starter sounds like really wet farts. The pooter can too, but the starter sounds like people shit their pants sometimes. It's depends how fat the guy is that's using it, I think. But it can make some really letting some ripped farts. The pooter, if you watch Jack Vale's films, the pooter, it sounds good too. But it sounds much more like those tight farts you hear someone letting rip it, when they're wearing jeans or something. They're just kind of squeaking one out and it rips for a half second or two. Those kind of farts. But how do you know I was a cancer? How did you know? Probably because I said it was my birthday in the summer, right? I killed Crazy Chick with my big dick. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen this map. I know it came out about 2 months ago, but I haven't played this game probably about that long. At least a month and a half. I know it was out the last time I played, but it didn't pop up in the playlist. Look how long it did today. I've been playing for over 2 hours before it showed up. I don't know where anything is. It's kind of a cool looking map though, with the frozen snow and ice or whatever that is. Looks like frozen snow. I've always been a fan, and maybe Mike, the video game guy, would agree with me on this. But as a kid especially, I always liked games that had a winter level, like a Mario game or a Zelda or like a racing game where it was like a normal game, but there's one winter level with snowmen, and I like that shit. I always think winter levels show off a game's graphics. To this day, I still like a good winter level. That's pretty cool. And that doesn't break. Damn. Yeah, the starter videos. Well, what's great is people that hear the farts think they are real. And the reactions, especially when they're not wearing masks, the reactions are priceless. You could tell who really bought it. I really get a kick out of it. I remember I discovered those videos about 2 years ago when I was on vacation, and I spent like 3-4 hours every day watching them. It was just like my favorite thing to do while I was off that week. I'd wake up early, have coffee, and watch fart videos, and I'd go sit outside and enjoy the day. Rachel, are you saying that because the channel sucks and nobody watches it? Is that what you mean? Committed to that? Thanks, Pedro. You know, family's important, and my dogs are my family. I don't have kids. I don't have a wife. So my dogs have been my best friends and life partners, basically, for me. And, you know, they're the best. You know, it doesn't matter what happens. They don't judge you for anything, ever. Even if you fuck up with them, at the end of the day, they love you just as much as you love them. And I wish they lived longer, man. It's heartbreaking when you lose them.
Enemy team wins.
Okay, you guys are saying I'm committed to this channel is a good thing. Like, it's because it sucks, right? Nobody watches it. Like, look at me. I have 0.1 kill death. You guys are totally distracting me. And those guys were all pretty good. Jesus. I'm not playing well. I'm going to focus more this round. How's that sound? If there's any new viewers here that haven't hit the like button, please make sure you do. Pedro's pervert math. I'm going to have to do a segment of that every once in a while. Excuse me. But let's be honest, you guys wanted to hear that. Let's be honest. This channel will get to 1 million viewers. People may not believe it right now because we're at 330. And it's been 2 years. And I think January 4th is the 2-year anniversary of the first episode of this show. If you guys haven't seen it, you should check it out. The show's changed quite a lot, I think, in format, but I don't really do rounds anymore. Maybe rounds now are usually punishment the following week. So, but Deep Embrace, this is the other new map I was talking about. How about that? 2 new maps in a row. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, go back and watch me eat Scotch bonnets for the first time. That's when I started my heat journey. This channel originally was just going to be a journey to the death nut. You know, I had no idea what that kind of heat meant. You know, I couldn't imagine how hot that is when I thought like Scotch bonnets were hot. So to actually have done that and worse was pretty good. And people have joined along the way, and I've got some hardcores now. And, you know, I thought the channel would be bigger than it is. Because the way it first started, it really exploded, and then it really stalled for a year. But, you know, I like doing it. It's fun to do. It gives me something to do. Sometimes I don't want to do it every week, and I don't. And it seems like it's cool with all you guys, which is good. Oh, crap. The game crashed. Are you kidding me? Well, let's go back in. So, I mean, I do like I do like doing the videos, so. And my family hate them. Like every single person. But that's fine. What are you guys saying? After the 500th birthday, you say, excuse me, it's kind of beyond the point. Sorry, Pedro. You know, I just, you know, not everybody enjoys the burps as much as some people, right? So I got to at least pretend that I care. Is Joshua busy right now? Where'd he go? And Mike's busy or he's gone. Let's see if this lets me reconnect to the game that I was just in. I really wanted to play that map. That map's fun. Yeah, bitch. We can rejoin. You know, I am dedicated to things I do. You know, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Oh, and I finally had a video that's gone over 1,000 views, or at least, the first one that I've noticed. My mattress review that I did earlier this year has surpassed 1,000 views. So that's cool. I know that my no burp challenge and some of those videos were doing well for a long time. I haven't checked the numbers to see now where they're at, but I think the bed one is the first one to do 1,000. So all of you guys should send me $100 to celebrate. Because the champ says so. Hot sauce of video games. Don't you wish that you could do voice to text while watching this? Just permanently? Yeah, all right. This map's kind of cool. This is the other new map. This is the first of the two new maps that came out. This one I'm more familiar with. Like I said, the other one I never played before. Crap, I hate this gun. I'm a fan of the shotguns. I was hitting the button and it felt like it wasn't shooting. I heard Josh will create an OnlyFans. Josh is going to have an OnlyFans? That's pretty cool. I hope that his OnlyFans account is him watching me on YouTube while he's on the toilet. Dude watching the champ while taking a dump. Yeah! Sauce is a Taurus and he chills. See, I don't know any of this stuff. I don't know what any of it means. I just thought he chilled because he was a chill dude. If you ever seen his videos, he's got a very chilled demeanor. Haha. Suck on my anus, boy. I've been terrible today, though. This is some of the worst bullshit I've put up as gaming in a long time. But I'm having fun talking to you guys, and half of that is distracting me, so it is what it is. We've had weird conversation. It's been strangely funny. And, I hope that random people that are watching this in the future that are not watching it live get a kick out of what they're listening to. That's some of the beauty of what's on this channel. I remember in one of the early lives, Ernie was here, Ernie Hatmaker, and she told us that joystick story, the Atari joystick. That was funny, too, and that was in one of the early days, so the lives here definitely take a different vibe. At least if I play DayZ, it won't look like I'm playing badly. Unless we keep running into people and I die every time. I don't think I got that. No, I didn't. I got an assist. Son of a bitch. Damn son of a bitch. Damn it. Mike speaks about 30 words a day. Did I just read that? Holy shit. Mike, you only speak 30 words a day? I don't know if that's good, dude. What if you can't yell for help one day if you need to? What happens then? Where are the people from Ukraine that should be watching today? Where are they at? Ooh, longest yard. Let's see that one. Who's off this week? Is anybody off this week, or is everybody working? I took the end of the year off. I needed to get away. I was exhausted, and just had enough of this China virus crap, and I needed to not see anything about it for 2 weeks. And I gotta say, I still got one more week. Today is the first day I started to feel refreshed. And that's a beautiful feeling. And it doesn't last long, unfortunately. This level of refreshment that I have will probably last me for a week or two. And then I'll be worn down again. My next vacation will be in July. It's a long time from now, and a lot of things can change between now and then. But regardless of what happens, I will take my week off in July and enjoy some summer to myself. See what happens there? Oh. Mess with the big dog. Pedro, what are you having? Some Burger King? What's going on? A triple stacker. So you're off this week too, Pedro. That's cool. Yeah, it's nice, man. Christmas to me is a special time. It was always special growing up. So I'm just used to being off till the new year, and that's something I'll traditionally always do. Plus, on my job, it's a dead time of year, so it's a good time for me not to be there. No, dude, I won't be traveling. I couldn't leave Anderson. I don't have anybody I trust enough to leave him with. So, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll go to a cottage. Maybe we'll do drone locations during the day. I don't know. Maybe we'll do nothing and I'll smoke cigars like last year. I'm not too fussy. I enjoy time off and I like being with him. I don't like the idea of leaving Anderson with somebody else. And I'm okay with that. I'd rather stay home and buy something cool for the house or for myself than waste it going sightseeing right now. Especially with all the bullshit that's going on now. No interest. You guys got to send me money because 330 subscribers. What the hell are you talking about? I can't be sending you money, Pedro. I'm just kidding. If there was an easy way for me to send you some Burger King right now, dude, I would. But I would make it tough for you. I'd send you like a 7-stack burger filled with Carolina Reapers and cheese. At least you'd have to work for it. I like being home in the summer. I mean, I like being home now, too. It's kind of dreary out, so sometimes it just feels like a waste, but I'm not working. I'm relaxing, and that's the best thing about it. I can do whatever the hell I want. I can fall asleep on the couch if I want. I can watch movies all day, whatever the fuck I feel like. Last week I worked on music. I got the new single done for Christmas. I wrote that, I think in August. So that was something I've been working on. And last week I finally was able to get some drums for a day. So I was able to bang that song out in a few days. And, I guess the mission this week is to start another one and see if I can get the drums again. But really, I got 3 more ready to go, so I should be trying to, knock those out the next time I get the drums. Excuse me. A bioprinter. Hot sauce of video games. Can I borrow your bioprinter, dude? Ah, man. You could get 7 patties down, dude. Are you serious? You could easily do 7 patties, like quarter-ounce patties? Quarter-pound patties, not quarter-ounce. That's insane. I think I'd like to see you do that. You know, if we had a device to teleport burgers, we could teleport farts, too. I gotta stop looking at the chat screen.
Quad spawned. Your team has the quad.
Crap. You could do 7 patties, Mike? I don't know if I could. I've never tried. Like, I've bought the triple burger at Wendy's back in the day, you know, like 20 years ago a couple times, and I could do those because they weren't overly thick. They were a lot to eat still. I know when I make a quarter-pound burger at home, when I make my own burgers, and they're pretty thick, man. I don't think I could eat 7 of them. 7 of them's almost 2 pounds. But then again, that's with buns and shit too. Because I see those steak challenges where people eat like 5 pounds of steak, and I totally think I could do that. That guy totally got my kill. Carl's Jr., we don't have that in Canada, so I've never had that. We win. We win. Good thing about this game is the people all have manners, and they always say good game. Respect. I prefer food with garlic. That's why I made hot sauces that were garlic based. And that's why everybody should hit the like button. I think Pedro should make a video of himself eating 7 patty burger. What do you guys think? Maybe the champ should have a contest where Pedro sends him a video of himself eating 7 burgers or 7 patties.
Vote now.
Do 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 do. I don't think I like vegan food. I don't even think I like saying those words. I think Pedro has the money. I think he just thinks that his cute personality is going to get him free shit. He thinks because he's got a big old floppy dick, everybody's just going to do what he wants. I love that weapon. Mike, will you eat silkworms? Or century eggs like the champ did? Is that the kind of anything you'll eat? Oh. Are you allowed to have a New Year's celebration down there, Pedro? All fun is banned in Communist Canada right now. All fun is banned. No fun allowed. You might get the flu. Or as in Mike's case, a very mild cold. Yeah. No, I would absolutely not love vegan meat, Rachel. I only like real meat. No offense. It's too processed for my liking. I don't like seeing how meat comes from things, but nothing will be real meat to me. I hate those stupid turrets. All right, I think I'm going to let you guys know now. I think we'll do one more round after this one. And that'll probably be it for the night because that'll be about 3 hours. I think I want to catch a flick. Champ needs to catch a flick. And I need to clean up my air fryer. I will plan to enjoy New Year's with good music and some good snacks. And Anderson is good company. You know, I'm lucky, you know. My dog will do whatever I want him to do. But he's actually a really good dog. Sometimes he's a pain in the ass and he drives me crazy, but otherwise he's a great dog. All right, Mike, well, take it easy, dude. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. It's been a long time. And I'm only going to do, I think, one more round anyway. So after this one's up, I'm only going to do one more. So that's a warning to all of you. Prepared for me to leave. But don't worry, this won't be the last time we do this. I know it's been, I said that before, and it ended up being many months. But I was getting worn down by life, and right now I don't have much going on, so other than music and shit, I'll have time to do this while I'm off, and when I go back to work, I'll find ways to make like a night, where we do this every week or two. We'll see how it goes. See if we can grow this. See if we can get more people in here. Today was pretty good. It was a pretty interactive group, and I'm glad that everybody came out and talked because that's what this is all about. But it'd be nice to see this. I'd love to see 30 people in here one day. Mike is a swell guy, though. I really like his channel. I know I say it a lot, and he hasn't updated it once since, but, Mike's a good dude. And I hope he and his family recover from that awful China virus, and everything is fine. But it sounds like it's just a cold to them, which it is to 99.8% of us. Yeah, from the grave. Man, I'm doing dreadful. Some guys just dominate. What can I say? And I have a habit of doing that every time I die. Constantly checking to see where I am in the standings. Constantly aware of your standings position. God damn it. That guy can eat my balls. All right, this is your last warning, fans. This will be the last round of the evening. 3 hours. Definitely not a short show. Definitely not. And I would like to see you all join me again this week. Definitely before New Year's. And we'll do one on New Year's, I think, too. Maybe I'll do a couple shorter streams where I pop on for an hour. Or maybe I'll pop on in the morning. If anybody's off during the week, let me know now. Maybe you'll watch me do some Tarkov, because that's what I do in the mornings right now. Trying to rank up in Tarkov. I'm already back to a rank 10. It took 13 and a half hours to get to rank 10. If you guys remember when I first started playing Tarkov on here back in like February, I think, the first wipe came around May. So I played it for like 2.5 months, I think. 3 months. I think it was rank 14 or rank 15 when they wiped it. And then the last one, which got wiped on Christmas Eve, that was from May till Christmas Eve. I was rank 29 when they finally wiped it. It's taken me 13 and a half hours to get to rank 10. Now, it doesn't mean I'll get to rank 29 quickly, because the higher ranks get, harder and harder to get to, it takes longer. But I am finishing quests quickly, and the ones that took a long time before, I now know what items I have to pick up and are hard to find. So, start saving them now. And I knocked like 4 quests off in a row today because I found the items in the journeys earlier already, and I knew I needed them. So I grabbed them, and some quests, as soon as they became available, I already had the things sitting in my stash to finish them. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like Blood Covenant. It's the last round of today. Pedro, you're going to be able to join. You have a phone. There's no excuse. You just tell your husband that you're watching the champ, and if your husband don't like it, he can watch the champ too. And Cavan now knows that we discussed how many cum shots it would take to fill the Yankee Stadium. Boom, 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 boom. And if you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do. And make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody that's watched me live tonight. From the start, Rachel, Pedro. From pretty much the start, Hot Sauce, Joshua. Fire in the Hole popped in. It's always great to see him. We will be back soon. We will keep this thing going, and you guys will join me every time. You will join me every time. Oh, man. But yeah, I've had fun with you guys tonight, and, I'm glad that you guys have all been in touch with me every week when I post, and it's part of the reason why I do it. So I'll hopefully put on the best performance I have this evening. That's how you get kills sometimes. Just run through people, balls out first. Yeah, but without you guys, this channel can't be anything. So I appreciate the guys that, watch every episode, and people that watch the whole damn thing. So many people don't. Some of the stats are disgusting. But, I appreciate the people that do watch from start to finish. I watch everybody I support on YouTube. I watch start to finish. Fart videos, all those guys, Bell Life. Any channel that I watch their full videos. So, hopefully people do that for me. And if you do, thank you. And if you don't, well, thanks for watching what you do watch. It's better than nothing. At least you're tuning in. Pedro, it was fun. It was fun having you here. It was fun having you do my math for me. I just like running through people because right now nothing else is working. I just feel like I'm not there all the way with my reflexes. I doubt Trey is watching this. I don't even know if Trey watches my channel. I don't know if he's ever watched. I know he's told me to try things. If he's watched, that's cool. If not, it doesn't matter. He always gives me thumbs up on things I post, and that's cool enough for me. I appreciate the fact that pretty much every time I share something from my channel on Facebook, he gives me a like. I don't share it to his. He sees it on mine, and he likes it, so I think that's pretty cool if you ask me. Trey's a good dude. Hopefully one day I'll do something with those guys. I wanted to this year. Obviously things got fucked up. Maybe next year. We'll see. Damn it. You like Trey? Rachel? Damn it. I haven't talked to Trey on private message in a while. He's getting a lot of messages these days, so I'm sure he wouldn't even see them if I did write them. But, pretty much on Facebook, whenever I post something, he acknowledges it, so that's cool. I appreciate that. I really do. And I comment on all their stuff, or a lot of their stuff on there, so I guess, damn it. Jeez.
Protection spawned. Your team has the protection.
That was a nice shot, I gotta say. That was just like a left hook right down, right out his head, man, and it just pop, gone. Got caught healing. Got caught healing with my pants down at my ankles. Well, this is the last minute of play, everybody. Oh, and that's actually it. Last kill. Well, there you have it, everybody. 3 hours of broadcast. 3 hours of great chat. 3 hours of crazy math and fun discussion. Me and my hardcores, basically. I appreciate all of you. I really do. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Pedro. Thanks, Greg from Hot Fire in the Hole. You guys are all my hardcores, and thanks to the silent viewers that were there. It was great to do this again after such a delay, and I promise you guys that I'm not going to be taking such a long break. We will be back at it again this week, at least twice more, I think. Maybe I'll do a broadcast in the morning one day or something, but I will be back again this week, and I will be back in the new year before I go back to work. So thanks again. I appreciate you guys being here for the whole 3 hours. And if you're watching this as a replay because you're a Quake fan and you've been shocked by the comments and discussion, I apologize. But if you made it this far, then thank you. And please leave a comment saying that you made it this far and you listened to the whole damn thing. And we'll be back. And this is a reason why you guys should join my live broadcast. So like the channel, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, share the videos. Make sure you have that notification bell clicked too. That way you know when we do this so you can participate in this nonsense that we do. You know, you can be part of the fun that is the Champs. Well, it's starting to look like the Champs Clubhouse. So, yeah, I want to thank you guys. It was a big turnout tonight. I think we had as many as 7 or 8 people at one point. And, you know, hopefully one day we'll have 30 people or maybe 100, you know. It's all up to you guys if you keep coming out and getting people to watch. And I'll try to be as interesting as I can. But together we're really interesting, aren't we? All right, guys. I really appreciate you watching. I'm going to chill now and watch a movie. And I think I'm going to make some more fried chicken tomorrow. All right, everybody. Have a good night. See you later.